Hey everybody, it's Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and on this episode of Behind the Mask, I'm going to review a custom-made, fan-driven transport jet plane, whatever you want to call it. A couple episodes back, I got together with M.A.S.K agent Jason, and we talked about some of the elements that M.A.S.K kind of missed the mark on, and this was one of them. For me, it's like 1A and 1B, Shark and the transport. But as you know, Boulder Hill's scale isn't exact to what all the other vehicles are, hence Rhino not be able to fit through. If you don't believe me, here's the video.
And out of there. Perfect. Here goes Rhino. Oh, wait, where's Rhino? Oh, there it is. You know, you see it in the cartoon, you want to do it as a kid.
So with that being said, the scale would have to be massive in order to fit the vehicles in there if they were going to do this. Well, somebody did. The artist wished to remain anonymous. He goes by Cliff Dagger on our Facebook pages. And, well, man, all I can say is, you know, it was a pleasant surprise scrolling through the feeds one day and seeing that. I'm looking at it right here, and so are you. As it is. So the artist sent me 2 videos to show you here. I'm going to review it based off of that. And also 2, I'm not affiliated with him, but at the end of this, there'll be an eBay auction for the transport plane. So if you're wanting to purchase this from him, you'll have an opportunity. The link won't be in the video, but it'll be in the description, along with the videos, the video links too. They'll be in the description as well. I did ask some questions of the artist, and while the videos are playing over here, we'll take a look at that together. But first, just to make sure that you're overly familiar now with the transport, let's take a look at it in action in some of the episodes, which it appeared in about 27 and was really not in it for that much time. So if you forgot about it, it's understandable. But here's a couple clips. Okay, so you saw it in action. So now I'm going to rewind this video here, go to the beginning. Now, number one, not only did he put together a gigantic replica of the transport, he did the box art, and Lance Anderson would be proud of that. That looks amazing. That is some great artwork right there. Said the artist wishes to remain anonymous, but he lives in France and he is an electrical technician. I asked what made him think of doing this. He just always wanted to do it, and he found himself out of work. So he said, why not do it now? Um, so I, I'm happy. I hope you have a job now. But I know it's going to sound a little mean, but uh, I'm happy you lost your job because you got to do this. You got to do a passion project. I'm not happy you lost your job because of any other reason. But I could see just how much time this took. And according to the artist, it took about 4 months to do. It was all done through 3D printing. And there's working lights in this thing too. The only thing that's a little different, like it's like a 1-to-1 replica, is the front in the cartoon did have like a ramp to go in and out sometimes, but the build of it was kind of, it probably didn't really lend itself to be able to do that. So the artist put like a mini gun turret in the front, which it works for me. But look at the scale of this thing. Now this is a grown man sitting next to this thing right now, putting it together. So look at the scale of like him compared to him. And at the end of the second video, he picks it up, so you can kind of get an idea. So just look at the detail on this thing. Colors are spot on. You can tell he grabbed it right from the screen captures, orange and blue. Another cool thing too is that the person that actually designed this for the cartoon reached out in one of the posts that he did, and it something that I found out that I didn't know was that the prototypes for the toys actually drove the show. I thought it was the other way around. I thought the show drove the toys, but it turns out that there were prototypes. The prototypes were then made into what you see on screen, and then it just kind of came back after that. I'm hoping to talk with him one day. That'd be a really cool story. I've been trying to talk with people from Kenner and DIC, and it's just hard to find them. So hopefully I will get that one day. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Like look at the scale of this thing. Now we're gonna watch the second video here, and we're gonna see exactly like how it goes here. So let's take a look at this here. So there it is assembled, and we're gonna get a couple looks here. And the episode that you based this off of the most, just to pause it here real quick, was Green Nightmare. That's why he has Buddy, Brad, and Alex. There's a screenshot of it that I'll post here in a second, where those guys are all inside of it together. So that's where the most of the basis of this came from. I mean, look at the detail in the cockpit. A sliding door. I don't know if it goes anywhere, but maybe it's the bathroom. Who knows? I think next we're going to see the back ramp here. And the one thing to take note of here is that, again, this is fan made. And see how Rhino fits in that thing with the antenna on top? That's attention to detail right there. If you cut off half of Rhino, flat wise, it still wouldn't fit through Boulder Hill. So keep that in mind there. Yeah, there's a working light inside of it. You could probably fit a cat in there, I would imagine, or a small dog. I don't recommend it, but you probably could. Man. So this is a part here where you're going to see the kind of the mini gun, and there's a light in there as well. Yeah, it's just unbelievable. So the ingenuity and the passion that this community has, it really is amazing. I was trying to think if I were to bid on this eBay auction, where would I put the damn thing? Because you're going to see the exact scale of this when he stands up, if you didn't have a good representation of it already. The only spot I could think of would be to put it on the bed here right behind me. That would have to be a shelf. Here's what I'm talking about. That's how big it is. Sorry, it's just it's so cool, and it was such a joy to see that in the feed and all the positive feedback that the artist is getting and everybody loving it essentially. Again, I hope to one day get one. I don't know if we'll be able to win this eBay auction coming up, but there will be one. The link will be in the description, and good luck if you're going to bid on it. It is coming from France, I would imagine. That's where the artist is from. So I don't know what shipping would cost, but that'll help. That'll all be factored in, I would assume. So, until next time, this is Bill from Matt-Trakker.com, and again, if you do bid on this, good luck. Spectrum's got such supervision.